my story, the storytelling ability of the boy. I controlled the narrative. I was supposed to be outside of it all. I left behind the story of a husband, the story of a horror, the story of a school, to teach here, to start anew from a distance, to stay on the periphery. I didn't want my life inside this. I didn't want them at my house. I didn't want to be inside the story.
His parents think he's at this overnight debate.
Where were you?
How is he?
He's fine. Cuts and bruises, maybe a cracker. He's asleep.
Well, maybe now he's awake.
I just checked.
I'm gonna stay here, okay? I'll sleep on the porch.
What will you tell your dad?
Screw my dad!
Dora!
He won't notice.
Heck's fine.
Peck is not fine.
Doctor said.
Did you hear him screaming? Peck is not fine.
You can sleep on the sofa.
Porch works.
You're not going to sleep on the porch. There's mosquitoes and coyotes, and those boys are going to think it was you.
I told you to back off.
You did.
You should have done the radiator too. You gotta crawl underneath. That's what took me so long.
Something soothing might help him sleep.
Those guys won't touch me. They'll take it out on Peck.
I shouldn't have done it.
Machiavelli said if you cling to peace when it's time for war, it is only to the advantage of your enemies.
You read Machiavelli.
It's written over the football student.
What about Mom? Can you call your mom?
Do you have like a rolling pin? Because I prefer to beat myself senseless. Gee, you're transparent. Because, gosh, Dora, let's talk about your twisted childhood.
Maybe I'm trying to cover my own ass here. Ever think of that?
You're snooping, so stop.
You asked about my marriage.
I already knew about your marriage. I want to see if you lie.
Yeah, I knew about your mom.
You did? The police would have jackhammered the basement floor and dug her up by now.
I heard she ran off.
That's the theory, but why would anyone want to leave my mean-spirited, criminal, pedophile father?
What's your father do?
He's a Republican. He's an asshole.
Is there any way to contact your mother?
Talk to her through the basement floor.
I surrender.
My dad owns a tool and die factory, and Mom skipped out when I was 5. He blames the neighbors, the town, the people who work for him, and me. But he doesn't say a harsh thing about her. Never does. He sweeps the basement floor twice a week. So draw your own conclusions.
You remember much about your mother?
She was a pleasant kind of bitch, step up her lip to damaged type like you. Hey, can I take a shower?
Sure. I was recovered. How do you know about my marriage?
You flatter Mr. Sellers, he leaks gossip like a twittering bandy.
What did he tell you?
They're damaged goods.
No denial there.
That you were so desperate to get away, you took a huge cut and pay to come here.
New beginnings.
Now your husband divorced you for abandonment and psychological cruelty.
I got grease on your towel. That's okay?
I'll buy you a new one.
They're crappy and they're old.
Then I'll buy you a crappy old one. What is this?
You gotta eat, right?
Should we wake Pekka?
Doctor said I'd let him sleep as long as possible, so I figured we'd eat out here.
You know I'm not vegetarian, right?
I am.
What is it?
Rice, soy, tofu, watercress.
You know I'm not Chinese either.
You'll like it.
How much chance of that?
Try it.
I'm gonna dish this toilet shirt and towel first. Thanks for letting me wash up.
Man typically needs a shower. After a day of violence and assaulted auto mechanics.
Don't forget catastrophic sex.
Busy day.
So, you eat this a lot?
Yes. What do you usually eat?
Crap. When I run into that artificial crap substitute.
Give it a try. How does it taste?
Antibacterial?
What?
Hey, I'm sorry, it's good. But you gotta admit, it looked like a puddle of dog news. You know I'm not a totally awful person, right?
Okay.
You even used to like me.
You used to like me.
Why'd you stop?
Like you stop.
You stopped first. I used to come into your classroom all the time to hang out with you, and then all of a You know, this one time in the school parking lot, I saw you wearing this maroon print skirt and beige blousey thing. You looked good. I waved at you. I know you saw me. I could see your eyes in the rearview mirror. Then you pretended you were in a hurry and you drove off.
I don't remember that.
It really pissed me off.
I must not have seen you.
You saw me. So anyways, is that what they meant by psychological cruelty?
Wow.
You said your husband wasn't there too?
I'll have another.
Just pretend like I'm not here then.
And yes, that is what they meant by psychological cruelty. I did my best to pretend my husband wasn't there. And when that didn't work, that's where the abandonment came in. Yes, did see you. Dora, do we really need this much honesty while we're eating?
You want me to lie?
The occasional lie helps with digestion.
You lied when I said this crap was good.
You don't have to eat it.
So why'd you drive off?
Can we please talk about anything else?
Okay, so what's your take on Peck's lack of a heart on?
I would hardly comment on that.
Would hardly? That's more Freudian than a hooker in a wetsuit.
Why don't we eat our dog food?
It's not his fault.
Things like that aren't anyone's fault, Dora.
It was my fault. I let it happen when I knew it couldn't happen.
So that makes it your fault.
He was reacting to me.
You think he knows you didn't want to?
He does now.
You weren't ready?
Yeah, sure. Something like that. Don't you mean
Does he
Does he what?
know
Does he know what? That I'm a muff-chewing lesbo dyko drone?
your preferences?
I don't even know my own preferences. I'm just giving things a spin.
How about we don't do that again, okay?
You need another drink?
No, in fact, I think we're done here. I'm out of these.
You know, you just leave it out here. Poison the coyote with it.
Oh, very funny.
Is it why you drove off? Because you liked me?
Dora, this is my life, okay? This is my home. It's not your playground. It's not a place where you get to push and prod and intimidate at will. If you want to get a rise out of me, fine. You succeeded. And now I want you to stop. I am doing my best to help you and Peck, and you can at least respect that.
Is it why you drove off?
I drove away because I don't like you. And it's this kind of thing that I don't like about you. This relentless push, this uncaring persecution of everyone and everything around you. You have your reasons for being the way you are, and I am fine with that. But that is my reason for not liking you, and you need to be fine with that too.
You don't like me?
I don't like this.
Well, maybe that sucks, 'cause maybe I'm in love with you.
Oh, come on, Dora. Respect who I am.
Could you kiss me?
You need to leave now.
Look, I've made it through all your psychological cruelty and your attempts to abandon me. If you didn't like me, you wouldn't be afraid to kiss me.
Dora, I am here because of Peck.
Me too. But I didn't run screaming through a parking lot or put a hole in my hand or eat dog mucus for him. I did that for you.
Dora, you need to leave.
Fine. First, drink this.
Please leave.
Then kiss me goodbye. Please.
Goodbye, Dora.
Holding her close as I watch, through the screen door, my breath dissects. We will live or die in this moment.
Peck, wait! This is my story of the storytelling ability of a boy. Through the screen door, a new story began. The narrative dissected in the moment. Now that I was in the story, farther inside it than I ever desired, I lost perspective. And the boy sensing weakness, the boy whose passion had never been diminished, fought to take it away from me. And before we knew what had happened, he'd stolen the narrative and fled.
Hey, Jesus!
She ran. She ran till she caught him. But did she catch him, or did he let himself be caught so he could turn to her and say, "Raging son, bitch, why didn't you tell
Tell
me?"
you what, there's nothing to tell!
She who lies us ring the fucking neck. As the last breath choked out of him, out of them, he died. He died right in front of her, humbled by an afternoon of violence. And she stood there, knowing what she had done. And she knew that this blow was the worst of all the blows.
Heck, stop it!
But little did she know the brutal blows that would befall her in the days to come. The face of realization of what she had set in motion.
And she knew that when he ran off, that was the last time she would ever see him. And she cried out,
Heck,
No!
heck, stop!
This is my story. In my story, the boy will go home. He will go home. The boy needs to go home.
The boy ran frantically down the hill and charged towards his parents' house.
Yes, he ran to his parents' home, his heart full, his mind longing for, anticipating the sight of his own front door.
He decided to go around to the back of the house. He thrashed through the hedges and lurched down the broken cement steps to find the basement window.
The front door. He would enter the front door of his home to find his mother reading. She was reading. She was
He kicked the window and the panes exploded. He let his mother interpret the sound of broken glass and wind chimes on the neighbor's deck.
No, this is my story. This is my story.
As he crossed over the icy shards, he knew the hardest part was over. His father never locked the gun case, and the ammunition was in a drawer just below the armoire.
Where are you?
He loaded the hunting rifle in anticipation of what he was about to do with extra shells. And as he slid the bolt on the walkout basement door, the barrel of the gun caught a gooseneck lamp.
Peck, is that you down there?
Yeah, just me, Mom.
I thought you were at some speech event.
Yeah, she's dragging some clothes out of the dryer. Gotta go. Love you. And the boy was gone.
Have you seen him? Did he come back?
No, you.
I caught up with him at the river, but then he took off again.
Maybe he went home.
I talked to his mom. She said he did, but then he took off again in a hurry.
Maybe he's asleep. Maybe she doesn't know.
I was sure he'd come back here.
Did he say anything?
Yeah, he kept, like, narrating at me.
Narrating at you?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to do with that?
What did he say to you?
He kept going on and on about, and Dora did this, and Peck did that.
What should we do? I don't know. I'm gonna call his parents.
Don't make it worse for him!
What do I do? I no longer know what to do.
Stay here. He might come back.
Be careful, okay?
He'd never hurt me.
Be careful.
It's not his fault.
It's not anyone's fault.
It
Laura.
is. It's my fault. God, I'm such an asshole. I push and I push, but I meant what I said to. I really do.
Laura. Fine, Peck. It's fine, okay?
Thought that was you?
The barrel of the gun penetrated the light, and slow to follow from the shadows came the boy.
Peck, for God's sake, put that gun down.
Although it was the gun that stilled the air and stole her breath away, it wasn't the real reason he'd come.
Peck, what you saw, or what you think you saw.
It's true, he brought the gun to the story, but what he'd really come for was the cello.
Christ.
It was true, the gun was the surface of the truth that lay beneath the narrative, within the big guitar.
Peck, what the hell are you talking about?
And he waited.
And he waited for what?
To take the narrative back. That's what she taught him, how to finish a story. She found the tipping point of change. She was the what happens next. The bridge to the tedious packaging of happy ever after.
Stop it.
And the rifle clicked like a switch, letting her know that they had reached a point of no return. And the inevitability of the earlier seeds had come to roost.
It's not what you think. My story is not a story of crushed talents or lost opportunities. It's not some story of my being a failed artist and you being the young talent I'm trying to save.
And he waited for her to find the narrative within herself.
Christ.
She prayed for guidance.
It was just...
And then she began to tell the story of the cello. The story within the story. It was just.